behind-the-scenes stories of Game of Thrones you didn't know. First, about Arya. In real life, Maisie Williams is not left-handed. But to stay true to the original book, she intentionally learned to hold a sword with her left hand. When Arya walks into the House of Black and White, the faces she sees are actually those of creator David Benioff. Another fun fact is that Maisie Williams almost gave up on her Game of Thrones role because she was considering visiting a pig farm. Sophie Turner actually adopted the dog that played the direwolf in the show. Although her character was the first to die, Sophie Turner has helped heal countless people's emotional wounds in real life. Peter Dinklage, who played Tyrion, has the most lines in the series. He has 1,353 lines, followed by Jon Snow with 887 lines and Cersei Lannister with 834 lines. Peter Dinklage is also one of the few actors who didn't have to audition, as HBO had considered him before filming began. Lena Headey and Peter Dinklage are both strict vegetarians. The meat they ate in the show was actually made from tofu. Despite their characters hating each other, Lena and Peter are good friends in real life. When filming, they often shared an apartment and drove to set together. The black cloaks worn by the Night's Watch were actually made from carpets. These carpets were cut, altered, dyed, and went through a strict breakdown process, ultimately making the costumes look authentically worn and medieval in Game of Thrones. Rose Leslie is the only actor in the entire show who grew up living in an actual castle. Kit Harington, who played Jon Snow, once avoided a speeding ticket by explaining the season 5 finale and how Jon Snow's name was chosen to the FBI. George R.R. Martin once wrote a letter to Jack Gleason congratulating him on his amazing acting, saying, "Everyone hates you." Emilia Clarke is the only female actor in the show whose contract included a clause stating she would no longer have to shoot topless scenes. Sibylle Keiki, who played Shay, was a famous German actress, but before appearing in Game of Thrones, she was actually a porn star. These are some behind-the-scenes stories of Game of Thrones characters. What other interesting facts do you know?